try your best, but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need. When you feel so tired, but you can't sleep. Stuck in reverse, and the tears come streaming down your face. When you lose something you can't replace. When you love someone but it goes to waste. Could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. And high up above or down below, when you're too in love to let it go. But if you never try, you'll never know just what you're worth. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. Stream down on your face when you lose something you cannot replace. Tears stream down on your face, and tears stream down on your face. I promise you I will learn from my mistake. Tears stream down on your face, and lights will guide you home and ignite your bone, and I will try to fix you. School bag in hand, she leaves home in the early morning, waving goodbye with an absent-minded smile. I watch her go with that surge of that well-known sadness, and I have to sit down for a while, feeling that I'm losing her forever, without really entering her world. I'm glad whenever I can share her laughter, that funny little girl, slipping through my fingers all the time. I try to capture every minute, the feelings in it, slipping through my fingers all the time. Do I really see what's in her mind? Each time I think I'm close to knowing, she keeps on growing, slipping through my fingers all the time. Sleep in our eyes, her and me at the breakfast table, barely awake. I let precious time go by. Then when she's gone, there's that odd melancholy feeling and a sense of guilt I can't deny. What happened to our wonderful adventures, places I had planned for us to go? Well, some of them we did, but most we didn't, and why I just don't know. Slipping through my fingers all the time, I try to capture every minute, the feelings in it, slipping through my fingers all the time. Do I really see what's in her mind? Each time I think I'm close to knowing, she keeps on growing, slipping through my fingers all the time. Sometimes I wish that I could freeze the picture and save it for the funny tricks of time, slipping through my fingers. School bag in hand, she leaves home in the early morning, waving goodbye with an absent-minded smile. Every day is so wonderful, and suddenly it's hard to breathe. Now and then I get insecure from all the pain. I'm so ashamed. I am beautiful no matter what they say. Words can't bring me down. I am beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can't bring me down. So don't you bring me down today. To all your friends, you're delirious, so confused in all your doom, trying hard to fill the emptiness. The piece is gone, left the puzzle undone. That's the way it is. You are beautiful, no matter what they say. What can bring you down? You are beautiful in every single way. Yes, what can bring you down? Don't you bring me down today. Matter what we do, no matter what they say, when the sun is shining through, then the clouds won't stay. And everywhere we go, the sun won't always shine, but tomorrow we'll find a way. All the other times, we are beautiful, no matter what they say. Yes, words can bring us down. We are beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can bring you down. So don't you bring me down today. Don't you bring me down today. Don't you bring me down today. I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, and I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain, always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle, sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's a climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes it might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on, 'cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle, sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. Always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's a climb. Keep on moving, keep climbing, keep the faith, baby. It's all about the climb. Keep the faith, keep your faith. Whoa. Sometimes you think you'll be fine by yourself, 'cause a dream is a wish that you make all alone. It's easy to feel like you don't need help, but it's harder to walk on your own. You'll change inside when you realize the world comes to life. Everything's bright from beginning to end when you have a friend by your side. Helps you to find the beauty you are when you open your heart and believe in the gift of a friend. The gift of a friend. Someone who knows when you're lost and you're scared. They're through the highs and the lows. Someone to count on, someone who cares, beside you wherever you go. You'll change inside when you realize the world comes to life and everything's bright from beginning to end when you have a friend by your side. Helps you to find the beauty you are when you open your heart and believe in the gift of a friend. And when your hope crashes down, shattering to the ground, you feel all alone. When you don't know which way to go and there's no sign leading you home, you're not alone. I pray you'll be my eye and watch out where she goes and help her to be wise. Help me to let go. Every mother's prayer, every child knows. Lead her to a place, guide her with your grace to a place where she'll be safe. I pray she finds your light and holds it in her heart. As darkness falls each night, remind her where you are. Every mother's prayer, every child knows, need to find a place, guide her to a place, give her faith so she'll be saved.